Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
You'd be tempted to bat first on this pitch, but with this bowling attack, well, it's not a bad idea to get them at the opposition early and see what problems they can cause. Jaiswal, the lefty, will open today. Fantastic technique. We want the feet moving early and settle in and start playing his shots. The left-hander will be up at the non-striker's end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Too full, should get what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Middled that one, great timing.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. I'll get at least 1 here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needs to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now 18 for 9.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pace.
Misses everything.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Good shot, a beauty.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nicely played. Runs one. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The shot's certainly been played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Couldn't get it through the field.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Cummins is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Cummins 2 full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4. New bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played.
They picked the slow ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Jaiswal has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Straight to the fielder.
End of the over. The Royals are now 71 for none.
Perfectly timed. Cummins with a huge appeal. Big appeal. This could be out.
Right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played. Could be a quick single. Gets that away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Going with spin now. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Jurel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. of time, but there's a fielder out there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batter should pick up too. Durrell taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Charge, should be runs here. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Lands in and punch through the leg side for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Runs 1. Smacks that away through the gap. Well played, could be a quick single.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close.
Correct. Just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got that away nicely. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Good return back from the deep. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Nicely played. Dolphins 1. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. There could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Change of bowling now. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Gone. Fine catch.
Shanaka, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. Nicely played. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Clubs that away, fielder out in the deep, but that's going to be a maximum of the 3 hits.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot, should be runs here. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's out. Caught.
Taking guard in the middle. Need to get things going after getting their eye in.
Nicely played. And he's won. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Pulled away, and it'll beat the fielder at mid-wicket. It looks like they should get to.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The new man in the middle. Wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Oh, 1 error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. Ferreira coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
That'll take some catching.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Well played, could be a quick single. Ferreira taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well before. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Winds up and misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. Ferreira ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Yes. Nicely played. Runs one. Driven through cover, just the one.
End of the over. The Royals are now 196 for 6.
Ready, the pace bowler coming into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Oh, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Yep. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Perfectly timed.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Too much room and got what it deserved. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Perfectly timed. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Went for the drive, complete miss. Kumar back into the attack. Oh, yes, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be six more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Fantastic catch.
New batter, the right-hander taking guard. We're into the lower order now. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Bobby runs here. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? No. Terrible shot. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Berger, left-handed tail ender, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
Well played. Could be a quick single. To take that one.
Right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's close. Yeah, you may as well review last cricket. Won't stand to lose anything in reviewing.
Hits the stumps, then decision will stand.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Some adjustments to the field. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Absolutely middled that.
The Sunrisers gets their first runs of the innings. Sharma picking up a good single there.
They'll get at least one here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Big edge, where's that going?
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too. Full again does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Sharma advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Caught, gone.
The lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Nicely played. Runs one. Over, the Sunrisers are 11 for 1.
With such a challenging run rate required, they really needed an over like this early on, and they got it.
Berger coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A few moves made in the field.
There'll be runs here.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Well played, could be a quick single. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Not shot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
Waits for it. And that looks to be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce. And a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. A little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Gets that away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. The Sunrisers 34 for 1.
10 to 12 and over at the moment, or thereabouts. The batters have done well so far, but they've got to keep this pace up all innings.
He was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Driven through cover. Just the one. Nicely played. Runs 1. That's the over. The Sunrisers 38 for 1.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well played, could be a quick single. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
The Royals managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Change of bowling, the leg spinner, it's coming on to ball.
Oh, stunning delivery.
Klaasen, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Get over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't always... mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Yes. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Yep. Massive outside edge.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Swept away fine, should just be a single. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Five fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Yes. Lovely shot. Got onto that reverse sweep so early.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Yes. Nicely played. Runs one. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
He can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Over the Sunrisers, 70 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Yes. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers, 78 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ferreira back on now.
Yep.
Huge. That has flown.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you... want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Got too much room and got what it deserved. Got it with an easy catch.
Last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 85 for 3.
Couldn't get it through the field. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely swept. Fine leg for one. With a great catch. They had to run a fair bit and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end. He's got their tail up.
That's a great shot. Got down, kept their balance and controlled the swing for more.
Half centuries in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Head, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Berger sat underneath the ball in a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than it was.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on.
Swept away down a deep square, just the one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Aurora taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. That's the over. The Sunrisers, 107 for 5.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
A little late on that. No runs scored. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. A great shot off the back foot.
straight to the fielder. 4 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers 111 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. He gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Misses everything. Over, the Sunrisers 116 for 5.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Jadeja coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nicely played. Runs 1. Perfectly timed. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Fine leg is up, and it's an easy catch.
In the middle, and just about ready to go. Cummins gets off the mark. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ferreira, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Into the 15th over, the Sunrisers are now 132 for 6.
Jadeja coming back into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Swept away fine. Should just be a single. Biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 151 for 6.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Berger coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
over a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers 166 to 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Archer couldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Gets that away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicely played. One's one. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Off the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Cummins goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and was dispatched with ease. Good return back from the deep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edge, but it drops safely.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Archer handed the ball for the final over. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Have to go for it now.
Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. Couldn't get it through the field. Got that away nicely.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well played. Could be a quick single. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.